or you have an objection. If I list my home with you and buy my next home from you, will you cut your commission? Who wants to respond to that?
No.
All right. And why not?
Well, I mean, first of all, you don't know if they're gonna buy another home with you or not, and I mean, you can negotiate your commission, but also like you need to let them know like what you're offering and why you're not going to be able to negotiate your commission.
Okay.
Like hey, I'm gonna work for you. I'm gonna go ahead and um promote your property and try to get it sold. So I mean, I really don't like negotiating my commission, but I mean, I guess it just depends on the agent.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, please.
I usually tell them, well, because they say, well, I can go with someone that can charge me less, right?
Right.
I say, well, if they negotiate their commission, are they going to be able to negotiate your house to get you the most? Like, how can you trust somebody that's lowering their commission to negotiate and try to represent you? So they kind of think about that, like, that's true. They are lowering their commission. I mean, they're not going to represent me that well. It's kind of just to put it on their head. It works usually. Thank you.
Okay, appreciate that. All right, so for those of us that are fairly new at this, one of the things that I would throw out here, if they asked me, if I was asked this question, if I list my home with you and buy my next home from you, will you cut your commission? I would probably respond with, how's that supposed to work? To get them to talk about it, because the comment that Duncan put a comment in the chat about that they're separate transactions, and that's exactly right. So how is that supposed to work? And let them tell you what their expectations are. And remember, once again, if we say no right up front, sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. If this is a question they throw out there and it's at the beginning of the presentation, then I certainly would not want to say no. I want to try to uncover what's going on with that. Why are they thinking this way? So you want to take and reduce the large down to the small. And that's one of the ways of getting there and doing that. Appreciate you guys' input. We're going to do a few of these right quick. Whoops. I have to keep my promise to the agent from which I originally bought the home. How are you going to respond? All right, so today is going to require you guys to participate. For those of you that are, how are you going to respond with this? I have to keep my promise to the agent from which I originally bought the home.
What promise?
Okay. Awesome.
I mean, that's all what I'm going to respond, but I don't like what promise. A promise to sell it with them?
Okay.
Or
all right.
No, I mean, I'm asking you, Mac, like what was the promise?
Whatever that promise is. I have to keep the promise to the agent from which I originally bought the home. And so generally
I would ask what that promise was.
Right, exactly. So to me, you're exactly on track with that. What is that promise? What is that? Or Peggy put in the chat, tell me more.
Why is that?
Right, why is that? Exactly. What is it? And whatever they give you. So let's play with this one just a second. I have to keep the promise to the agent for which I originally bought the home. Why is that? Well, because they helped us buy the home. They got us a really good deal. I want to be loyal to them and list my property with them. Now what?
I would ask if they have been in contact with that other agent, recently, or just kind of see what the relationship is.
Okay. All right. I like that approach, because you're also going down that path where that agent that they originally bought from, there's a very good possibility they haven't even been maintaining contact with them. Because agents are horrible about that in general. And so there's that possibility there. So you could open that up with that. Appreciate your loyalty, but are they here to get the job done? That's what I'm here for. And also, why are we talking? Why are we even talking if that's the case? Why are we even having this conversation? Have any of you experienced a seller who says, you're there doing a listing presentation? All right, you're having that conversation with them, and the seller throws out something with, well, you know, I like what you say, but I really need to do this. And they're talking about talking to another agent or working with another agent, or at least calling somebody to see what they think. When they throw those out, all we need to do is, like, the very first response, or one of the first responses is why, right? Why are we going to do that? I've seen this market plan from many different agents. What makes yours different?